What's going on, y'all? I'm over here sweating. Yo, this weather goes back and forth. I swear, it's this wild. Anyway, we gonna take a look at this bum, this loser, Adam Calhoun's side piece. The head bagger in charge. That's a nasty, nasty man. Nasty. He's been going on this cancel Upchurch campaign where he's interviewing a bunch of nobodies and trying to get them to say slanderous things and digging into every aspect about Upchurch. It's going to like Inquirer levels. Y'all remember Inquirer? Remember when that was coming out and they was like making up ish? Like certain celebrities was aliens and whatnot. That's what the type of time this guy's on. Let's see what he has to say. He's supposed to be interviewing some loser.
So, one fight and a wrestling match. How you doing?
What up, Slayer?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. What do you know about Hosier and Ryan? Are they still talking? Not talking? You know?
You know, now that you mention that, I haven't really seen either of them talk about each other in like a month.
So,
and they were like up each other's ass for a hot minute.
Pause.
Because Ryan did buy him a motorcycle.
I'm sure I'll take that back, but
they're supposed to drop an album, but no one's seen it or heard of it.
I don't know. I think it's funny that he brought him back around because he used to talk raw about him. I don't know, like, bits and pieces. This is just what I've been told. He used to talk raw about him, and then all of a sudden he hates everybody.
Yeah, it's the freeloader right here. Well, one of the many. One of the plethora of freeloaders that be out here just crying and begging.
But Hosier and wants to be his bestie, so.
Oh, I got video footage from 5 years ago when he was dogging Hosier.
Who cares?
Shit's crazy, bro.
When at the whole incident at the when they were at the gym, the cop showed up. Supposedly Hosier pulled up. That's on my channel. I documented that 5 years ago.
Damn.
Documented.
Interesting.
This nigga ain't do a documentary in his entire life. This nigga couldn't spell a documentary, let alone make one. So you didn't document nothing. Nigga, like saying 2 words that don't make no sense, playing the entire clip uninterrupted, and then coming at the end and going, well, here with the tea. That's not documenting in any way, shape, or form. That's why I'm like, I ain't gonna go into details when it comes to my documentaries, but I got one that's coming out that's about to be fire. I know that for damn sure.
You know about the sausage castle.
Bruh, listen. I thought that was like indication for gay shit, okay? I've never heard of the sausage castle. And I've been hearing like everybody mention it, and I'm like, I got to know what this is. So last night, me and Robert and Billy were sitting here, and I was like, what y'all know about the sausage castle? And they just laughed at me. And I was like, why are you laughing? They're like, it's a place. I'm like, for real? So I looked it up. And
listen, I don't hear the term sausage castle and go, I got to know where that's at. That's not the first. We could tell what's on her mind. She was looking for it. Like, that's crazy. She was excited looking for it.
I found dude on Instagram and started like looking into it, and I was like, oh, so it's just a place with like bitches and strippers. And then Robert was like, no, there's gay shit there too. And I was like, oh, that's why everybody keeps.
Why he kept pointing at well, no, I checked. I went to a different section where everyone else wasn't there. Why would you just randomly blurt that out? Why would you? That's a hell of a detail right there for you to just, oh, no, don't worry. the section I was in. Brother, keep it to yourself. Keep it. I don't want to know about that. Like, there's nothing in me said I need to know about that. Even as they were saying it, y'all got it live right here. I wasn't going, ooh, what's that? I was just like, sound weird, like where I don't need to be. I don't need to be nowhere near something called that. I got to find this.
Talk about the sausage castle. Has to be. And I'm just as clueless as everybody else. I was hoping JJ was going to spill some fucking tea.
Spill some tea? Remember, the guy hosting this accused me of being the source of all drama within country rap. As he spills the tea, a grown-ass man. This nigga damn near 70. A grown-ass man sitting here and spilling the tea with what looks like, I ain't gonna tell you what they look like. I ain't gonna tell you what they look like. You ever seen the movie Goonies? You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going. And you pull out a Baby Ruth, she gonna go crazy. There's gonna be like this many people that actually get that joke.
Disappointed in her. She could have said so much more about the sausage castle.
Why?
I've heard some wild stories.
What? I don't want to know. No, I'm dead asses. I do not want to know the stories that go down there. Sausage get I don't need to know.
Supposedly there's
keep them to yourself.
I've heard.
That's the first I've heard of that. I've never heard that. But also, to be fair.
Oh, sue this nigga. Sue him. My bad. I know I'm pausing a lot.
I really, whenever everybody was around, like I hung out with Ryan, don't get me wrong, but like I was more so with Bethany a lot. And every time I went to go over there to hang out with them, it was always like me, Bethany, and security. And we went out to like Target and to go get our nails done and stuff like that. So like Billy and them would be at the house and we'd be out. So if shit went down, Billy has heard so much more than I have because he was around obviously a lot more. But I was always out with
section
Bethany.
Apparently, Billy went to a different section.
Well, can you confirm or deny this? I was told that whenever Kurt came up to the Ghost Ranch, he would only come there when no one else was around. Is that true?
Kurt was there a few times when I was there.
What?
Like we would randomly, like Ryan would be like, "Hey, y'all come over," and we'd be like, "Okay." And like Kurt and his wife.
I promise I'm not going to keep pausing like crazy. But that is strange to even ask, is what I'm saying. That's weird. I don't even know how that's a question or why you would even care or want to know. What if no one was there? Who gives a damn? That's kind of, and I don't even like Kurt. What are we talking about? I heard that when Kurt went there, it was nighttime. Like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't at all. This nigga is asking the most strange questions. Can you confirm if there were Apple Jacks in the household? Do they have Apple Jacks? Or is Upchurch a Captain Crunch kind of guy? Can you confirm? I like Captain Crunch personally. You know what? Depending on the day, I'll have some Apple Jacks. I like a bunch of different cereals. I digress.
Kids would sometimes be there, or just Kurt would be there.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about that.
I mean, I don't know if he ever came by himself. I can't confirm or deny that, but I know a lot of the times if he did come, there was people there too. So I think it was probably a mixture of both.
And someone said that he threw his underwear on the stage the first time he went to the show.
Wow, that's news. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Bitches be throwing their bras at him all the time, though, but...
Oh, Kurt is a bitch, but...
Underwear's new. I've not seen that.
Yes.
That's crazy work, though.
Cipher was up on my panel when somebody put it in the chat. And I'm like,
why everybody trying to talk like me now?
That's fucking
Notice everybody trying to talk like me now. Everything's crazy work now. Nasty work. Influential.
Hilarious.
Like, yeah, apparently he threw his underwear up on the stage.
You must really like the guy if you're willing to free ball for his entire concert.
Like, I would never get another man's signature tattooed on me.
Yeah,
I would.
That's understandable.
Now, logo, yeah, like Trailer.
You'll put the name of their band or like artist name on it. Like, what's the difference? You have an artist name tattooed on you.
Made or Outlaw Nation, you know, the logo, but an actual signature, no.
Yeah,
I would not do that.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Smack the heck out of them. Oh, my bad, man. What is it with the head bagger and smacks? I'm sorry, I smacked the mic by. Oh, I gotta try to remember where that's at and try to edit that out. That's great. Slap the hell out the mic just now. My bad. My bad, man. I don't know what it is when the head bagger's around. Just it's easy to just hands. I'm not condoning any acts of violence in any way, shape, or form. Nor am I encouraging it. Just had to make sure that's clear.
So, Mama, I saw your comment. She said, "Have the baby cousins spent much time together?" No. We have taken them out together like twice, and they got to see each other. I think the last time that we had the babies around each other was like
So is this how people spend their time gossiping like teenage girls? Apparently, when you were affiliated with Adam Calhoun, right? And the shit that just blows my mind is these are the same people that was sitting here blaming me and I think another creator for being responsible for all the drama within country rap or the music commentary sphere. And this is what they do. You ain't never see me sitting there gossiping. That's crazy. I heard. What did you hear, Wendy Williams? You spilling the tea? You do know. And then he's calling someone a part of the alphabet community when spilling the tea is an alphabet community term. So it's like strange. And I don't think that people are aware of that. So they're not calling it out and saying, hey, seems kind of odd. And then you want to cast stones and call all the people part of the alphabet. That's just weird. This whole thing is just strange as hell.
For January, I really don't remember, but we've only seen their baby twice.
Why do you need to see them more than twice?
Whoa. It's Power Stroke. He says, does anyone remember when Kurt blew kisses to Ryan on video? What?
Wait, what? Hold on, let me pause it there. I'm reading what y'all sent in the chat. Imagine me coming in here, yo guys, we gotta spill the tea. Never gonna hear me say that. That sounds crazy.
It's Power Stroke. He says, does anyone remember when Kurt blew kisses to Ryan on video? What?
I've never seen that.
Yo, this is some crazy shit that you gossiping ass. What? Why do you want to see that?
That's crazy.
If that's true, why you want to see that?
So what's this? I'm gonna ask it because I was asking in the chat. I don't know if you saw it. What's this alleged tape you and MMA were talking about?
Yo, this is disgusting.
I gotta know. If you're not gonna tell me on Panda, you gotta at least message me and tell me because now I'm interested. I'm nosy.
If you don't like Upchurch and want nothing to do with him, why are you on here trying to spread malicious, just nasty rumors about him? Like, your feelings that hurt about him calling you out? And then y'all gotta click up and be disgusting? Y'all really built up a whole hate community around Upchurch. Niggas is losers. Straight cornballs, bro.
I'll message it to you. I'm not going to say it publicly.
Yeah, because you don't get sued.
I will not say it publicly.
And why is it so sweet? Like, yo, too much excitement. Way too much excitement.
Because I am nosy and I want to know.
Yeah, I'll message it to you.
Perfect. I love tea. It's my favorite.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Adam Calhoun's crew is disgusting.
Shout out to Lipton Peach Tea.
Oh my God. I love like talking tea. I don't like tea. I don't like hot tea or sweet tea. I'm from the South, but I fucking hate sweet tea. It tastes like dirt to me.
For real?
I don't care what you like, you weirdo.
Swear.
Give a damn about your drink fucking preference.
Power Short says, I believe my husband might have it, but not sure.
So there is no proof of anything you guys are saying.
Someone asked, is Beth safe in your opinion? I don't really know, honestly, because I haven't talked to her since everything went down. I will tell you, and this is not, I mean, it's public knowledge, I guess. So it's not, I have the text messages, so it's not like he can say anything about me, but I texted her the day that Billy went over there and they got into it about him getting fired. And I pretty much was like, hey, I don't know if you heard, but Billy got fired. And I'm sure that Ryan's probably not going to let you talk to me anymore. But just know, like, I'm always here for you. Like, I love you. I love Lily. Like, I hope the best for you. And if you ever need anything, like, I'm a phone call away. And she never replied. But she, to be fair, she's a terrible texter. She never checks her phone, especially after Lily was born. She never checked her phone ever. She was always tending to her. So
maybe she want nothing to do with your nasty ass, especially when you on here spreading the militia. Yo, man, these people are nasty. Well, I told you guys about this whole thing and how it's going to end up maybe even years ago, right? It was this bottom of the barrel, nasty, disgusting YouTubers that don't actually make content. All they do is spread lies and false information on people and try to get reactions and what they call trolling. So much so that they'll even pull up to your neighborhood and house. And Adam Calhoun, because he's disgusting, decided, let me platform these losers and get them some more subs and attention so they can do my bidding and go after Upchurch or whoever I dislike. And then Justin Slime walked in there with the gloves and was like, yeah, that's what we should do. And then Adam Calhoun was like, where your clothes at? He said, oh, not today. Only on Tuesdays. My bad. Adam Calhoun was like, you know, this is Tom McDonald's day. He was trying to double book. That's all.
I knew she wasn't.
I'm joking.
Wasn't going to answer me back. But also at that point, I had heard allegedly that he was keeping her phone from her and shit, wasn't letting her have it. I don't know how true that is. I can't speak on that. I don't know. That's just what I was told.
Yo, that's good. You don't. So why are you saying it on a platform? Like, that's crazy. You're publicly saying shit you don't know just because it sounds bad and you want Upchurch to sound bad. That's crazy.
So I just assumed that she wasn't gonna, talk back or whatever. And I actually had reached out to, because I'm friends with our sister too. So I reached out to her sister a few weeks ago and asked her how she was doing, if she was doing okay. And her sister was like, yeah, she says she's doing okay. But you know how that goes. Like, I don't know. I just told her, I was like, I'm worried about her because we were really close. And I'm worried about the baby, of course, because it's a child. And when I think of her, I think of my baby because they were so close in age and things. And it tears me up. So
Molet Mama's in chat says,
It says that a Jeffree Star saying spilling the tea? Yes. tea community, yes, 100%. Yeah, that's the makeup giant for sure, right? It was what it was used for a lot. The tea community, yeah, because they was all spilling tea on each other. This is what Adam Calhoun and his nasty headbagger are a part of.
What does Skylar think about Ryan talking about replacing his baby mama and saying Beth doesn't do anything for Ryan, Beth's job?
That's not the first time he's ever said that. He's literally like, he used to shit talk her all the time. I remember when we were in Corbin no, it wasn't.
I'm glad he got them away from him.
Last year, I think it was like last March.
I'm glad he cut these type of people off, bro. Right? They're proving why they didn't need to be around him. The disgusting way they're talking about him and his family. Why would you want to be around people like this? Or why would you want these people to work for you and use you? I definitely understand why he had to get them the fuck away from him. I get it. They're showing it, right? Like, this the first thing you do? If me and somebody's having disagreements, right? Arguments even. And the first thing they do is go on a smear campaign. Was we ever cool? Was we ever family? Right? Like, it's just weird.
March. And I remember I was like 20-ish weeks pregnant. She wasn't too far behind me, like 14 or 15 weeks. And he got pissed off at her because she didn't know his jean size. You know, that's like a running joke. But that, like, he legitimately was mad at her because she didn't know his jean size. And he had asked me, he was like, Skylar, do you know what size jeans Billy wears? And I thought he was just genuinely asking. So I told him. And he was like, well, I wish you'd teach her something because I'm about tired of this bitch not knowing what size jeans I wear and some other shit like that. And then went on this rant about how he was talking about jeans and then it went into, oh, and she doesn't fuck me either. He's like, so I'm fixing to fuck every bitch in Corbin. And I was like, you know, that's rude as fuck. But also, she's 14, 15 weeks pregnant. She's probably sick. You know, when you're pregnant, depends on the girl. I don't know. But when I was pregnant, that was the last thing I was thinking about because I was so sick for like the first half of my pregnancy. So I don't know. He used to talk raw like that about a lot of the different girls that he's been with. And I haven't been close with every girl he's ever dated, but the very first one that he dated for like 7-8 years, and I won't bring her name into it because she's, you know, got her own family and she's happy now and she doesn't deserve to be brought into anything, but I was very close with her. I practically lived at their house when they were living in an apartment at the time. I practically lived there when they first got together because we were inseparable. So I was around for a lot, and he did her really fucking dirty too. He cheated on her with Katie Noel. They'd been together like 7 years, and
Yo, this is great. I'm not going, you know, air this person out. I don't want anyone going to them because they're supposed to be happy. But then I'm going to give you the exact time frame, even though it's filled with lies, but time frame so you can put two and two together and figure out who this is and harass them. That's what I'm going to do. This is a nasty, nasty person right here. And it sounds like some bullshit. And why are you always so cool and best of friends with whoever Upchurch date? That's crazy. You're trying to get your way in there so you can stay around forever. Get your ass up out of here. I'm glad he got y'all away from him. Because this shit sounds insane, bro. And if he was so horrible to every female he's ever dated, and you just like, feminism, like, gotta protect the female, and all this is true, why'd you stay around for so long? Why did he have to get rid of y'all? Does that even make sense? Like, they talking out their ass. He's making stuff up.
He left with her to go to Gatlinburg and told her to get the fuck out. And that was all. Yeah.
And then
yeah, we were very, very close.
And they say the name. What was her exact words in the beginning? Oh, you know, They moved on. Happy life. Family. I'ma leave them out of it. And then you drop all the information. There's a bunch of lies, though. Bunch of lies. But giving people enough to where they could guess who it is. And then you confirm the name.
Rusty Truck said, "Did you auction off the swinging chair?" Asking for
my God. Rusty, shut your fucking mouth, bro. That shit was so gross.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
So when we moved into this house, Ryan gave us this house. So when he gave us this house, he had been wanting to buy Billy a house. That's just something he'd been wanting to do for a while. It went on for...
Wait, they're still in his house? How are they still in the house? Get them up out of there. They still inside the house talking all this nasty shit?
For like a year where he just kept telling Billy about these random houses. And Billy was like, "Nah, man, like, I can't let you buy me a house. Like, I'm not going to do it. Whatever." And anyway, like October or November, he ends up calling Billy, showing him the front of this house, and was like, "Hey, I got you a house. This is your house. I'm going home. I want to go to the ranch. I don't feel right being here. Like, this is not my home. The ranch is my home." We were like, okay. So in the midst of all this was when he found out that Patty was taking all his money and stealing shit and buying houses.
So you took the house. You didn't want the house so bad that you took it. You mean it? No argument. Okay. But we didn't even want this. So get your ass about the house.
Houses and all that. So he had to, of course, get her out of the ranch before he could move back into the ranch. And so, he got her out. They had to like extremely, extremely deep clean the whole fucking ranch. Gail will tell you, her and Bethany were like down in the fucking wood. If y'all know old hardwood floors, there's creases and everyone. They were like scooping with butter knives, like cat piss and shit and like all kinds of stuff, trying to get it out of the floor. So it took it a while. And then once he finally moved in, it was more so like they kind of waited. And then out of nowhere, he just kind of like lost his shit, started busting holes in the fucking walls at our house, busted a few doors, broke the fucking staircase, like kicked in the staircase, all kinds of stuff. And then they just left. And he was like, "Y'all can move in wherever you want, whatever." We were like, okay. So when we went to move in, they left all.
He destroyed everything. Busted the staircases, the doors, walls. And he was like, "Move in," and we was like, okay. Does that sound right to you? Does that even sound like it makes sense? Or it sound like she just making shit up?
All their stuff there, which whatever, no big deal. But like, you could have been like, "Hey, can you, like, would you mind packing our shit or whatever?" Like, no big deal. And I remember they left a lot of stuff, like even like the fridge was full, the cabinets were full of food. And I'm like, "Do you want me to bring this to you? Like, is this stuff y'all want?"
So they hooked y'all up.
Bethany was like, "No, just keep it all." So we were like, okay, so we like went through everything.
Food and shelter. This is how you repay him. This nigga packed your fridge. And you still talking this crazy shit.
What we wanted and got rid of what we didn't. And then we had to pack up one of those like enclosed trailers full of all their shit. So I had to clean everywhere. We had to move stuff out the living room, move stuff out of this room. This was his YouTube room or whatever. And stuff out of their bedroom. Their bedroom, when we walked in there was like a sex swing, there was a sex bench, there was fucking...
Get the fuck out. Anyway. And even if there was, who cares? Even then. So yeah, it's in their name, so they say. That's crazy. If you don't need him and you hate him and all this other shit, move out the house. That's disgusting. He's in his house. He paid for that shit. And you talking all this nasty stuff and spreading false information. I hope he get the lawyers and they get y'all up out of there. That's what I'm hoping. I hope they get y'all up out of there. He said, yeah, in his house still talking? Wow.
whips, there was chains, there was all kinds of shit. A bag full of shit. I didn't even look in there. I just knew what it was.
He said, "Go Ryan."
I was like, you know what? I don't want none of this. We just threw it in the back of the trailer, and then once we got that all cleaned and rolled up, Billy left with it, and I cleaned the house spotless while it was empty. So that's what he's talking about, the swing and the bench. It was fucking gross. I was like, I thought it was.
Hey, somebody asked a dumbass question. Why are you on my dick? Like, that is so crazy. I didn't know that the people would still be talking all this shit and still, at this very moment, still be in this house. I have to know everything about these fake ass losers that's just making up shit. I have to know all of that. Eat a dick. How are you supposed to be doing a documentary and you don't know that they're still in this very moment, at this very second, still living? Because they talking all this nasty shit. In case that, if it wasn't clear what I was talking about when I said that, is that they talking on and they still live in the house. Do you not know? How are you still on my dick? Oh man, that's why people don't like me. I be ripping people to shreds. That's just stupid. That's a dumbass thing to say. How are you supposed to be doing? How come you don't know? Take 2 steps back. Now you're off my joint. Hey, get out of here, you weirdo.
It was a workout, bitch.
You don't know. Damn, I gotta switch my headphones. You don't know every last detail to the very last second about these dumbasses. I'm not going to. It's just expect me to know everything. You know everything. I gotta put the old and busted joints on. Let me charge this while I actually. But yeah, that was a dumbass question. If you're gonna come at me with something that's better than that. That was just lame. Weird as hell.
Bench, okay? I had no idea. So I was like,
let me know if the audio is good, guys. I had to switch the headphones.
What's going on? And it was,
should have charged these joints before I started the stream.
It was no bueno. So I was like, okay. Like, why? Here's my thing. Hey, if you want to get freaky deaky and do your thing,
dumbass question.
You do whatever you want to do, okay? That is your business. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care. Don't fucking leave that shit out in the open for people to find. Because that is something else, bro.
I can already know what they're going to say in this chat. I already know what they're going to say. Y'all need to stop.
Keep it
y'all
PG.
Need Jesus. Y'all need Jesus in your life.
We will have a live exorcism right here, right now.
You're making a mockery of Jesus. That's crazy.
It was not, Charlie D. It was not a fucking workout bench, I can tell you. I can reassure you, it was not. That's just what I thought when I walked in, was like, oh, he be working out up here. And then I'm like, wait a minute, he don't fucking work out. Crazy. But yeah, that's what that's about. Oh my God. Speaking of, this is so random. But did you see? So, listen, I don't want to talk about this dick bag, but I'm gonna. So, Dagburn gay boy over there made a short about me the other day. Talking about my couch. Okay, first of all, you're the last motherfucker that needs to talk about my couch. But listen.
Yo, are you serious? This is... Wait, hold on, let me guess. BX, you didn't know about the couch? How are you supposed to be an expert and you don't know every single thing? You don't know about the couch. No, I don't know about the couch. Why is this a complaint though? Like, who gives a... Like, I don't know this nigga. What's his name? Is that Gobble there speaking on? I don't know him at all. Never had a conversation with him. Let me guess. I'm supposed to know everything about him and have conversations with him. No. No, I am not. But if it said something about a couch, I wouldn't care. Like, I wouldn't be so upset that I need to come on live stream and defend my couch. Like, no, I gotta come on here because you guys gonna believe my couch is messed up. I don't give a
I made a video
couch, like,
about a vacuum that I bought, cleaning my couch with it. My couch has a hole in the middle, okay, like right where you sit. And he asked if my ass ate the couch, okay? It was funny. I'm not gonna lie, it was funny. But
yeah, it's a woman. I just don't be showing the screen because I don't want to give them shout outs. This nigga got his damn name and logo everywhere in the video. And also, I want to spare y'all. I want to spare y'all the nastiness. Just I don't want y'all to, have to see any of this nastiness that's being said. This is who's talking. Bizarro Justin Bieber and Father Time. What's crazy is what you said she sound like, she looked like. I'm only talking about metaphorically. Metaphorically. Can't get in trouble if they don't know what you said. I'm thinking. This thing got a shirt that says crazy white boy. That's it. Should put old. Nigga, you're a fossil up here. Gossiping. This is crazy. And the whole grills and all that. He wearing a chain. They gave him a chain. Come on, bro.
He went on this whole tangent about, oh, well, you made fun of my fucking couch. Motherfucker, when did I ever talk about your fucking couch?
Who cares?
I ain't never said nothing about his couch. But anyway, I would just like it, for the record, to say that is from my dog. Because that's his spot on the couch. And he has made his bed, like literally like on the couch where he's scratched it. And that should never let it go as far as it did. But I don't have to explain myself. I just wanted to say that.
You don't have to explain that. He only saying that because that right hand connected twice. Slap, slap. That nigga was on a master disguise type of flow. Also a master disguise. Talk about a video game in a video game. In a video game.
Johnny Gobble. What's he say? Oh, Johnny Gobble. I love that every time you play that song, you repeat that same part about 17 times.
Yes.
My favorite.
That's part of the song. Favorite part of the song.
Literally. I love it.
Yeah. So the reason why people give him so much shit about his couch is at one point in time...
We sitting here talking about our couch?
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was because he didn't work.
Well, that too. So he would literally just sit on that fucking couch all day. So I can only imagine what that couch smells like with all those dogs, the cigarette smoke, and his sweaty ass body laying on that fucking...
Why are you thinking about his body? Nigga, you ain't never gonna get over him right hand backhanding you, right? You ain't never gonna just let it go. Let it go. You weirdo. Let it go like you did your integrity. Let it go. Guys, hit the like button if you can. It helps out a lot. Hit the like button. That good stuff. Share the video.
Fucking couch.
Yeah.
Ah, God, Lord.
I got you. Yeah, I never really knew the running joke behind that. I just had a feeling it had to do with the fact that he wasn't working. And I was like, oh, okay. But it's the thing is like,
I don't care about.
He'll always talk and like rope everybody in, right? So like me, Gail, Seeper. He used to do it with Wade. Now, granted, Wade and Seeper would go live and talk their shit or whatever. But they would always say that they were like calling people's works and calling people's jobs and shit. And they never fucking did that. And I also never did that. And Gail's never done that. And they always...
Why was they threatening people with that? That's weird.
Tried to rope us into that shit.
He does the same thing with me. He does the same thing with me. They've literally been calling my job to try to get me fired.
Hey.
Well, you was doing some nasty stuff at your job, sir. You seen the footage. Seen the footage, nigga. All right. I remember the flip-flopper, Uncle Pills. He showed me a video with you asking some kids some freaky dicky stuff, nigga, and that's inappropriate. And you definitely wrong for that. And then you lied about it. You recorded it on your phone and you posted this shit on social media trying to get famous for your nastiness. And you lied about it, talking about you was filming a TV show from your flip phone. You was filming a sitcom like Friends. What was the sitcom about? R. Kelly? His documentary, was you?
Fuck you, man. Don't talk about my double chin.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Watch your mouth. Sorry.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, but he says that I've called people's jobs. I've never called a job. I've never called.
Yeah, you did.
I've never done that either. I don't have time to do that. Like, I'm not going to Google search your name and try to find your career path and where you fucking went to high school and all that fucking shit. I'm not going to do all that. I take up way too much of my time.
Yeah, that's great.
What I heard.
What you heard?
Yeah, R.I.P. Wade. Billy wanted me to tell you his poo-poo went nice. Yeah, he's an interesting guy, T.
What the hell?
He don't care. He's shaking his head at you.
That's TMI. I don't even know that.
Took his poo-poo and then fucked that pumpkin and now he's good.
Oh, hell no.
Now I need my $1,000.
Somebody asked in the live chat, Matt said, "Will you be my daddy? Also, can you bring my mom back home?" First answer, hell no. Second, for the second question, hell no. She likes it here. And also, feel free to ask questions whenever you like. I got you. Why would you want me to be your daddy? That's weird. Kurt, is that you? That's you. Sound like some nasty shit you would say. That's why I had to block you.
You got $5,000. You better pay it. Somebody in the chat, pay me up.
Somebody in the chat start sending the super chats $1 a piece for every viewer.
Yo, Kurt crying in the corner. Yeah, he a clown too.
So did Kobe Myers kind of like ghost you all?
I actually talked to him not recently. It was like a month or so ago. I think it was actually right after me and Courtney did that podcast about Ryan. And a lot of people were like talking to him, and I hadn't had words with him at all. He's never said anything bad about me. He's always been really nice to me. And, you know, when he came over to my house, he was very nice, very respectful. We met him for the first time at a show in Texas, and he was very nice to me.
When he came over to Ryan's house. You don't have a house. Ryan Upchurch has a house.
So I messaged him and was...
You're living in his house.
Just kind of like, hey, I don't have any beef with you. I've never said anything bad about you. I'm not going to say anything bad about you because you...
And honestly, too, for the people that wanted to know about the documentary aspect of me covering them, nigga, I'm going to be bringing it up, but their names are not significant, especially her. She's not nowhere near important for me to be doing a full segment on her ass, right? I'm talking just briefly, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Lazy bastards. Blah, blah, blah. I don't need to know their whole biography for that. But I'm trying to keep the nobodies to a minimum. They're going to be included, but nigga, that shit's going to be like a small segment, if a segment.
You never said anything bad about me. I just want you to know that. Like, I'm just letting you know. And he was like, okay, you know, same goes here. I've never talked about you. Like, I don't plan on talking about you. He's like, I'm trying to stay out the drama. I'm like,
you said your mom loves me? God, thank you. Okay. We get it, guys. You think I don't know? I know your mom loves me. Thank you. Appreciate that. You ain't got to spam my live chat about it. That's crazy.
Same. I just figured I'd let you know. And that was kind of it. I haven't really talked to him since then, but I don't have a problem with him. You know, he's always been very nice to me.
Yeah, I seen he went after. He said some
they always dedicate time to people that they don't like. It's obsessive.
About Deerdorf, about making fun of his hybrid car.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that too. And they both
hit the like button, guys. Unless you're a hate watcher, you're hate watching, then we already know why you didn't hit the like button.
I mean, he kind of dragged that out a little bit because it really wasn't as serious as it was made out to be. Because I'm sure it was just a joke, but I wasn't there. I don't know. I didn't see it. But you know, it is what it is. That's between them, you know.
All right, so let me ask you, because I asked Billy this question: if Ryan were to do apology tour, come out and apologize to everybody, would you accept his apology, and would you start hanging out with him again?
Fuck no. Nope. Because it's one thing, you know, to fuck with me or to fuck with my husband or whatever. But like when my kid is affected by your actions, nope. Nope. You are done, dead, done deal. You are dead to me. I'm good. Because not only did he put us in a financial bond because of the fact, you know, people think that we've got all.
She says this as she's living in his house. She's literally living in his house. Financial bond. Y'all owe him. What do you mean? He didn't put you in no bind.
All kinds of money because Billy had a car and we got given a house. Okay, woo, big fucking whoop. That's great. That doesn't happen to everybody, but
big whoop. Oh, it was nothing. House and a car. Big whoop. Just that happens every day. Everyone gets a house and a car. You didn't know? That's easy to get. House and car, like big whoop.
At the same time,
disgusting.
We still
ungrateful, nasty, disgusting.
Oh, you know, we have bills to pay and we still live, you know, paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. So when you cut off a stream of our fucking income in today's society, like, yeah.
No, I thought she was going to say something different. So it's his fault that you weren't doing your jobs and got fired. It's on him. It's his responsibility to raise your kid, even though he already bought a house for you in a car. It's still his responsibility to raise your children. This is some bullshit. Like the biggest victim mentality. If you worked at McDonald's and got fired from McDonald's, you gonna sit there blaming McDonald's? Can't believe you took this revenue source from me. You didn't deserve it. You didn't earn it. Go get another job. If it is really that serious, go get another. Why y'all keep blaming him for you not being able to raise your kid? And how long ago was this revenue source lost? Nigga, do something. Go figure it out. Instead of sitting here crying, did you get paid for this interview? Like, what is he supposed to do? Continue to pay you for nothing? No work? This shit is nasty. If I ever get rich, bro, I'm telling you, I'm taking notes, making sure that nothing like this ever happens. Like, entitled as hell, big whoop. I got a house and a car, big whoop, and I was getting a free check because I didn't do nothing. But when you cut that off and stop giving me free money, I can't raise my kids.
I make decent money. I'm a nurse, but I can't hold up
so what are you complaining
everything
about?
By myself. So that fucked us. And then he cut off my.
That's on you. That's your fault. That's your fault.
Electric with my child, thankfully, was not home. She was at daycare, but if she would have been, it was literally like the hottest day of the middle of July. So that would have fucked her and me. And then when he went on his whole rampage about how we tried to kill him or whatever, he put not only me, but my child in danger because he knows that some of his fans are fucking crazy. So what's to say that one doesn't live around here and sees me and my child out, tries to fucking off me and kidnap my kid or something? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And maybe that's just the parent in me overthinking.
What?
But
what's wrong with you? You know what?
I literally, nothing that he's done has bothered me. Nothing. But when he did that, it really, like, it set something off in my heart because I was like, man, I have to be, like, super extra careful now. Like, I'm going to end up having to carry to make sure that, like, nobody fucks with me when I go out. Because, you know, nobody...
You caught that, right, Chris? Because she tried to glance over that. Yeah, he cut off the electricity. So he was paying your electricity bill this entire time, too. Oh, that's crazy. How dare he stop paying the electricity as well? Yo, this shit is nasty. This is crazy. How dare you? You pay for my house. Over there, I'll make sure we get the list right. House, electricity, car. And they were getting a continuous check for a job that wasn't being done. And then they're sitting here smearing his name because the checks stopped coming in. And it's his fault that they're financially behind, even though he gave them a financial head start. Nigga, I don't have a house. Nigga, I grew up in the hood. Nigga, I'm grinding. They're not putting in nowhere near the amount of work that I'm putting in. You see me complaining? Or you see me grinding? Like everybody that's got some damn sense. If niggas give you a leg up for you to complain and bitch and moan about it, sounds crazy to me. Niggas gave you a leg up. Whether it was a house, a car, paid your electricity, gave you a job. But then this person in particular got all of those things and is so entitled. They're blaming Upchurch for them not being able to pay certain bills now. That, what the fuck that got to do with him? This shit is weird. And they're not the only ones. A lot of these losers be doing that. You see Ripter driving around like a lunatic, crying about Upchurch all day, admitting that he's only doing it for the money, saying that he can't get a job. Well, maybe if you did some applications instead of focusing on where you're not at anymore, you're not on his team no more. Move on, get a job. Like, start doing what the rest of society has to do. Right? You were blessed and took that blessing, and even currently are still doing this, dumping on it. You took your blessing and you shitted on it like it wasn't nothing. Even to this moment, whoop-de-doo. You really sitting there ungrateful ass for a house, a car, electricity being paid? I'm telling you, like, I'd have lost my fucking mind if I was Upchurch. I commend him. I commend him. Cutting y'all off was a smart ass move. I'd have lost my mind. I've had people like y'all around me before. I have friends that were losers that didn't do nothing to contribute to anything living with me in my apartment. I ain't have like anything, but still. And then them treat that like it was nothing. They would have been on the streets. Whoop-dee. It gave me somewhere to, sleep and lay my head down and eat and actually be able to take a shower and use the bathroom anytime. I'm not in the streets during the winter, freezing my ass off. Whoop-dee. Like, nigga. There's times when I haven't been gifted that, right? And I had to figure it out. So like when I hear people crying and complaining when you was given a leg up is insane to me. And you're going beyond that because you're attacking Upchurch because you can't mooch off of him anymore.
As the luxury, unless you are famous or have money, of having security follow you around everywhere. If we had that luxury, which he doesn't have security anymore, but, Did
he pay the cable bill, the Wi-Fi, water bill as well? I wouldn't be surprised because he's a good dude. Upchurch is a really good person, bro. So, like, if he did, I know they ungrateful. Ungrateful as hell, not contributing nothing to the team. So, everybody wants to be the king. Nobody wants to be the blacksmith. My older brother said that so much that now that shit is in my head whenever I see situations like this. Everybody wants to be the king. They all want to be Upchurch. They're not okay with being a contributing member to the team or the community. They would rather just mooch and then try to down him and trash him after they can't mooch. That's what they do.
Chop Easy said, ask Billy about Hosier.
Give a damn about Chop
what about him?
Sleazy.
That's all he said, but I have put in the chat what exactly do you want to know about him.
Right.
But
Billy don't know anything about Hosier either, though, so.
Mud Puppy gave $2 for the Billy Pumpkin.
Y'all cut the wildfire.
Now we need $996 more. Let's fucking go.
Run
it up. Y'all are not going to do a fucking fundraiser for Billy the fucking Pumpkin. No.
See, and that's the thing, country rap, about that whole shit with Ripta. That's fucked. But he couldn't dox us if he wanted to because Johnny Gobb already did that. So our address, and ours was in the court case or whatever. So our address has been out there. So it's not like he could turn around and do that again because people already know. So
what they got to do with him?
Terry Cruz said, why did ask Billy why did Brian blackball Trey or Hosier? Trey for Hosier?
Yeah, Terry, I don't know if he's going to know the answer to that because he...
Y'all saying just straight got blackballed for Hosier? Don't they got like a whole project together? Don't just Trey and Hosier have a whole project together? I don't know. There's these niggas just saying whatever rumor they could come up with and asking people that don't know nothing to confirm it because they met Upchurch a few times.
I don't think he ever met Troy. Hey, Scout, crazy. I do have my own channel, friend.
Of course, that's why she here. Trying to get any attention to their bum ass channel. I bet you it's doing horrible. I bet you it's doing bad.
I post on there quite often.
Shut up, Justin Time.
Oh, is he in here? Oh my God.
He said, let me find out old buddy getting paid. Old Peggy.
Bless it.
I knew this was going to fucking happen. I knew it.
You knew someone was going to say a weird freak joke? Of course. Of course,
well, you know. Someone said $9.94. Billy's funds. They're going up. Damn it!
Wow, they doing a fundraiser.
Excuse me.
This is nasty work. This is nasty work. We're going part 2 this because I'm sick of hearing her voice. Bunch of freeloaders, complaining about not being able to freeload no more in a house that he bought. Been living in his house, still talking crap about him. That is, fair. I would be livid. I would be mad. I totally understand why he's not rocking with them no more or rocking with certain people. Yeah, get them up out of here. Get them up out of there, bro. Because, yeah, that's just, it's nasty. Nasty work. They revealing it. You don't even have to reveal it. They showing it themselves of them just being disgusting and the reason why he had to cut him off or fire them. Crazy. Crazy as hell, fam. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well. Watch more videos. Sign up for Patreon or memberships if you're able to.